Rolling. 3.
Hi, I'm Oscar Martin. This is AI. But this is me, a real person. You could probably tell that, but is that always going to be the case? AI is getting better day in, day out, with OpenAI accessing film files and scripts to give ChatGPT better insights on how scripts are written, how actors act, and how everything is operated in this industry. Now, today I want to look at all these different types of AIs and how we can stop AI from ruining this industry and taking away your creativity. So let's get into it. AI is being used in TV shows and films right now. Back in 2023, a film called Prom Pact actually used AI characters as background. Now, it's also been said by OpenAI that background characters are going to be the first people to actually be gone from Hollywood because they won't be needed. Because we can simply get images of people from past productions and put them in the background. That is just one of the ways AI is ruining jobs and affecting the way people are getting work in Hollywood at the moment. It also was one of the big causes of the writers and the actors strike of 2023, that it was the same year that film was made. Writers have had a lot of problems in these past few years with AI being able to replicate scripts, come up with new ideas, and make completely, not original, but decent stories. But do we really want to see scripts and new films coming out that are completely written by AI, ruining the creativity of people that have been writing for years, for decades, and people that are now coming into the craft? Actors have also had a lot of problems with AI in the past couple of years, mainly with de-aging. The most recent film to use de-aging was Here, which was directed by Robert Zemeckis and starring Tom Hanks, where the whole film contained him getting de-aged, and it used AI sources to do that. And I think you can really tell. It does not look great, and it doesn't work. Big actors such as Ben Stiller, musicians like Paul McCartney, and plenty more have recently signed a letter to President Donald Trump about AI being used in the industry, as OpenAI and Google have also wrote a letter to Donald Trump asking for copyright laws to be not fully stopped, but to be weakened so they can take big scripts, big Hollywood movies, and put them into OpenAI to make sure that they can get better, they can get smarter, and really know how to take creativity to the next level using AI. I wanted to learn more, so I spoke to
Mark Smiles, lead practitioner.
to see what else AI could do.
I'm a little anxious of what AI can do, just because you know it will inevitably be used in the worst way possible. There's a lot of hyperbole on its benefits, as well as its potential to annihilate humanity. It's either brilliant or it's terrible, and the truth's a little bit mundane. It can be a very powerful organizational tool. I think that AI is exceptionally good at organizing data.
So I actually wanted to test out what Mark said about data and AI. Can AI really actually take a bunch of data and turn it into a chart or something, and really take that data and give us the best information of it? So before this documentary even started production, I asked a bunch of people, would they watch a film produced fully by AI? These are the responses I got from people. Mainly a lot of no's, a few people were skeptical, and not very many people said yes. So I wanted to give that information straight to ChatGPT to really see, can they put this data into a pie chart? And this is what it gave me. Now, that is very impressive. It took a lot of the information, all of the information that I handed it, and really put it into a good chart, a decent way. I was really impressed.
I really don't think that AI has the power to take away creativity from creative people. It might dilute what little creativity like lazy and non-creative people have, but to motivated creators, they'll always end up producing something new and innovative with or without AI. I've already incorporated AI into a limited set of classroom activities, and I'm very conscious that a middle-aged man presenting AI in the class has a really cringy fellow kids sort of vibe to it, trying to be cool and relatable. And I only use it when I know it's going to be of direct benefit to the learners, like in the creation of pitch templates or logline formatting.
So I actually asked ChatGPT if it can create me a one-sentence logline for a documentary about AI in the TV and film industry. And the response back I got was, as Hollywood grapples with a digital revolution, this documentary explores how artificial intelligence is transforming storytelling, creativity, and the future of film and television. Now, this is actually pretty decent. It's quite interesting. It gives you an idea. It tells you what the film is about, you know? Looking at AI and how it's transforming all the big key elements in Hollywood at the moment. I don't think that's a horrible response.
Generally, students seem to be quite skeptical and eye-rolly about AI until they're shown it doing something really useful. I'm not at all opposed to watching AI-generated content. I think there was a disproportionate and very social media-based overreaction to Late Night with the Devil, a brilliant film that was dramatically boycotted by people supposedly outraged by 3 or 4 still images that were generated by AI. It was a big fuss over nothing. I've tried creating scripts and storyboards with AI, and generally the results are quite laughable. Scripts seem like they come from the mind of a really average 12-year-old writer who's trying to be clever. There's no depth and it's cringingly predictable most of the time. Storyboard images are improving, and GPT-4o has just cracked character consistency. So if you're doing storyboards, the character looks the same in every single frame. Basically, I've trained GPT on 12 years worth of assessment in TV and film production. Every bit of feedback, learning outcome and assessment criteria went in there. And when I assess now, I can input a series of really detailed codes, and GPT will draw from a reservoir of really high resolution feedback that I've previously created, and then put them together in a coherent and individualized way. When people worry about AI taking over, I think I can't really imagine what human life will be like in 50 years, as much as my granddad could never have predicted AI back in 1975. AI might have already taken over and programmed humanity to ponder the question of whether AI will take over.
I have learned a lot in the making of this documentary, and it has given me more of a positive view on AI. Again, we really do not know where AI is going to take us in the future. It could be better for us, or it could be worse. We really do not know.